House of Representatives member Alex Ikwechegh has come under fire after a viral video showed him violently assaulting a boat driver who came to deliver a package. Stay tuned as we dive into some top stories shaping the world today. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are our top 10 stories countdown today. At number 10, with over 41 million Americans casting early votes ahead of the November 5th election, the stakes are high for both major parties. President Joe Biden will join voters today, while Vice President Kamala Harris campaigns in Michigan, facing backlash from Arab American voters over U.S. support for Israel. On the Republican side, Donald Trump is rallying in Georgia, drawing evangelical support while making controversial remarks that stroke division. As both candidates aim to energize their bases, it is clear this election could be one of the closest in recent history. At number 9, Manchester United has announced the departure of head coach Erik who led the team to 2 domestic trophies, including the Carabao Cup in 2023 and the FA Cup in 2024. The club expressed gratitude for his contributions and wished him well in his future endeavours. Ruud van Nistelrooy will step in as interim head coach while the search for a permanent replacement begins. It is a surprising move, especially after some silverware, but the pressure's on for United to find the right fit for the future. At number 8, in a significant gathering in Kaduna, the Northern Governors Forums and the Northern Traditional Rulers Council convened to address pressing issues like insecurity and economic hardship in the region. Chairman Muhammadu Yahaya emphasized the need for unity and collective action, highlighting challenges such as terrorism, banditry, and youth unemployment. Proposed solutions include investing in education, supporting small businesses, and collaborating with the federal government on infrastructure projects. With strong leadership and cooperation, there is hope that this initiative could steer northern Nigeria towards a more secure and prosperous future. At number 7, global rights group Amnesty International has expressed concern over the escalation of mob violence, which it said embodies impunity in Nigeria. In a new report, the rights group said at least 555 victims of mob violence were recorded in Nigeria. In the last decade, Amnesty International said the upsurge in blasphemy killings was feared by alleged incitement of clerics. The group said enforcement failures exacerbated the wave of mob violence in Nigeria, as victims accused of theft, blasphemy, shoplifting, and witchcraft are beaten, tortured, and killed with impunity, and suspected perpetrators almost always get away with it. At number 6, over 10 traditional and community leaders in the Sabon-Birnin local government area of Sokoto State have resigned from their positions as community and traditional leaders. A spokesman for the leaders and the Ubandoma of Sarkin Gobril, Jamilu Gobril, said over 10 of them and their followers decided to resign and pitch tent with Senator Ibrahim Lamido of Sokoto East to liberate the eastern zone of Sokoto from the shackles of insecurity, poverty, and education backwardness. He said beyond politics, the eastern zone of Sokoto is in dire need of deliberate interventions to liberate the region economically, having suffered a great deal from the activities of bandits, which has disrupted socio-economic activities for several years. At number 5, the federal government has announced plans to establish a command and control center aimed at curbing irregular migration into Nigeria. Minister of Interior Dr. Olubunmi Tunji Ojo highlighted the country's strategic location in the Sahel region, emphasizing the need for strict profiling of all entrants via land, sea, and air. With advanced technology and rigorous training for selected officers, the center will enhance national security and ensure that no one enters the country without thorough checks. This initiative marks a significant step in modernizing Nigeria's immigration management, and it's about time we bolster our borders for a safer future. At number 4, the National Counter-Terrorism Center (NCTC) in the Office of the National Security Advisor has stressed the need to combat terrorism financing as the best way to obstruct the terrorist network and effectively fight the menace of terrorism and violent extremism. It said it was only when countries were able to cut off terrorism financing that they began to head towards effectively fighting terrorism. The National Coordinator of NCTC, Major General Adamu Laka, said this on Monday when he received the Secretary General of the Islamic Military Counter-Terrorism Coalition (IMCTC) in Saudi Arabia at his office in Abuja. General Laka said, "Since terrorism is a global threat, it must be fought collectively through strong collaborations to obstruct its main source of strength." He said the NCTC was ready to partner with the IMCTC in the areas of intelligence sharing, training, and capacity building. At number 3, in a significant win for the Kano State Public Complaints and Anti-Corruption Commission, 2 men were convicted for defrauding business magnate Alhaji Aminu Dantata and former Minister Alhaji A.T. Gwarzo. Bukar Galadima and Suleiman Ahmed orchestrated a scheme where Galadima impersonated a former minister, convincing Dantata to transfer 5 million naira for non-existent medical expenses. After pleading guilty, the duo received 4-year sentences and were ordered to repay the stolen funds, a much-needed victory in the fight against corruption. It is a reminder that scammers won't get away with their tricks in Kano. At number 2, the International Finance Corporation has inked a deal with the Central Bank of Nigeria aimed at increasing local currency financing for private businesses. This collaboration will help manage currency risk and support investment in key sectors like agriculture, housing, and energy, with the IFC planning to inject over $1 billion in the coming years. CBN Governor Yemi Cardoso hailed the initiative as a way to provide essential financing at viable rates, which could really fuel economic growth. It is a promising step towards diversifying Nigeria's economy and empowering local entrepreneurs. At number 1, House of Representative member Ikwechegh has come under fire after a viral video showed him violently assaulting a boat driver who came to deliver a package. In the footage, Ikwechegh repeatedly slapped the driver and threatened him, claiming his social status made the driver's request for payment disrespectful. The All Progressive Grand Alliance condemned his behavior, stating it goes against the party's principle of respect for human rights. It is a shocking reminder that power doesn't give anyone the right to bully others, and accountability is long overdue. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.